Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the E63 M6 from 2005. Before we dive into it, let's start with the basics. M6, the E63 one, was unveiled in 2005, following the launch of the E60 M5. Designed by BMW's head of design at the time, the car was built to blend speed, luxury, and cutting-edge technology. The M6 was in production until 2010, including coupe and convertible versions. It adopted the engine from the M5, the S85 5-liter V10 engine inspired by BMW's Formula 1 cars, making it stand out in the automotive world at its launch. Starting with the looks, at nearly 4.9 meters long, the M6 is a masterpiece of proportions. It has a long hood, a low-slung roofline, and a muscular stance. Compared to older 6 Series performance models, the M6 took sleekness to the next level while retaining BMW's signature kidney grills. It has also a carbon roof to make it more lightweight because the car weighs around 1,700 kilograms. It's currently wearing Pirelli P0 tires with 20-inch wheels, with wider tires in the rear. These tires are usually found in high-performance cars like Ferrari, McLarens, Lamborghinis, and many more. This car is actually black, but it has a unique wrap on it that sparkles at night and in the sun, but in the shade looks matte black or gray. The wrap, however, is showing signs of wear, but it shows that the car is being enjoyed and not parked in the garage only. Front turn signals have been modified to look like the facelift one, to give it a more modern look. The rear looks amazing with the quad exhaust tips. They scream performance, while the subtle taillights that are tinted black complete the all-black sporty look. I wasn't a fan of the rear of this car in the past, but in time I have come to appreciate its uniqueness and different design. Overall, I really like the exterior design. It gives a commanding presence and a more luxurious feeling. When stepping inside, you're greeted by a cockpit that oozes sophistication and sportiness. The dashboard is a blend of leather and carbon fiber, striking a perfect balance between luxury and performance aesthetics. The seats are magnificent, offering a good seating position for a sports car, yet surprisingly, the seats are comfortable for long journeys. They are electric with memories and have many ways to adjust your seat. At the back, there are only 2 seats since this car is a 4-seater, so there's not that much space in the back. BMW packed the M6 with features that were ahead of their time. The heads-up display projects speed and navigation directly onto the windshield, keeping your focus on the road. The iDrive system, while a bit clunky by today's standards, was a game changer for its time, giving access to navigation, music, and car settings through a central dial. It also has a start button, but you still have to put the key in the steering wheel column. The steering wheel is thick and tactile, with mounted pads for shifting gears or adjusting the car's driving mode. Buttons near the SMG3 gearbox lever allow you to control different things like power output and throttle responses with the power button, DSC to disable stability control, and EDC to control the stiffness of the suspension. Drive logic controls allow you to control the shift speed of the gearbox. There's also a dedicated M button on the steering wheel, activating the M drive systems. It's all about making the car feel exactly how you want it when you want it. Inside, I think the car has a very nice sporty feeling to it, and I'm loving the trim, that I think is a beautiful detail in the interior. At the heart of the M6, the 5-liter V10 engine, with individual throttle bodies for each cylinder, sounds amazing. It's called the S85. It produces a thrilling 507 horsepower and 520 Nm of torque. Originally inspired by BMW's Formula 1 engine designs, it remains one of the most iconic engines in BMW history. This is a rear-wheel drive car, fun at its finest. You can feel the car's balance as you accelerate out of corners, and it's eager to kick its tail out when pushed hard. That's the magic of BMW's M differential, which ensures the rear wheels work together for an optimal traction and performance. Whether you're carving through twisty mountain roads or just speeding down a track, the M6 is a playful companion. The M6 rides on a stiff suspension setup and keeps the car planted during aggressive driving. It sacrifices some comfort. That said, cruising in this car isn't harsh. It's just clear that the M6 was built for the thrill of driving, not for being coddled. After extensive repairs to make this car close to new, including a gearbox overhaul and refreshed components in many places, I had the chance to take this car to the German Autobahn. The M6 gobbled up over 1,500 kilometers through Europe with ease. Whether cruising at low speeds or pushing past 200 kilometers with manual shifting, the car felt alive, a true testament to BMW's engineering. I found myself always lowering the music to hear the engine roar, because this car makes more engine noise rather than exhaust noise. As a last note, we can't leave out the exhaust. The V10 sound is like anything else, a blend of high-revving screams and deep-throaty growls. It's a car that communicates its soul through sound, whether you're idling at a stoplight or blasting down a stretch of highway. Overall, I really like the driving experience of it. It's something special that is great for trips. That's why it's also a GT, a Grand Tourer. My final thoughts on this car is that it's a masterpiece of design and performance. It's a car that demands your attention when driving it, and despite its flaws, its peeling wrap, stiff suspension, and high maintenance cost, it offers an experience that few cars can match. The way it drives, the way it looks, and the way it sounds make it a truly special machine. That would be the end for this video with this car. Maybe we come back with more videos featuring this M6. Let me know in the comments what else you would like to see. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.